second. Hey, babe. Hey, can you come upstairs? What you doing? You with the baby? Yeah, I just need you for a second. I had to come in here real quick. And just say a couple of things real quick because I don't think people understand the severity of the situation and what people is not telling um, everybody that people need to hear. I know a lot of stuff has been going on between me and my mom, Shay, uh, Ghost, Tommy K, and my mom. But I think it's important for us to understand the totality of the situation was not being explained. And that's why I came on here. Right now I'm preparing to go get on my Bible study here later on tonight at 7:30. So before I did that, I wanted to just put this out here real quick about what we just heard not too long ago. So can you tell me? My daughter had a basketball game today, and they ran into LeBron and Gabby. Was it? Yeah, Gabby and LeBron. So would you tell the people what happened right there?
I seen Gabby, and she just looked real sad, and so I'm just like, hey.
Can you hear her? Can everybody hear her? Can you hear her? No, you can't hear. Oh, speak up.
Okay. I seen Gabby, and we was at the concessions, and she just looked real sad, So I'm like, hey, how you doing? Are you okay? Like, hi. And she's like, hey. And she asked me, did I see her dad? And I said, no, I haven't seen your dad or whatever.
Stop. So this is Gabby. Gabby is Keith's daughter that was choked in the hospital. She was with Aaliyah, the older daughter that was talking in the bedroom. It was Aaliyah and it was Gabby. So Gabby was the one that was assaulted in the hospital on the video that you guys saw. Go ahead. This is what she said when we saw her. When my wife saw her.
And so she asked me, I see her dad. I said, no, I haven't seen your dad. I said, but if you need anything, take my number, call your uncle and make sure you guys are okay. And she was just like, yeah, they have tried to see their dad, but Regina won't let them. Regina has custody of them, of Keith, and she won't let them see her. She won't let them see him. And I just said, well, just give us a call, like I said, if you need anything. But then I seen LeBron. He gave me a hug. But LeBron, he cool, but they just seemed lost, and it was very divided. Like, he didn't speak to Gabby. Gabby didn't speak to him. She told me.
So they didn't speak to one another when you saw them?
No.
Yeah.
And she told me that Aaliyah went back home because, she don't let them see them. She said she tried to ask them when they need stuff for money, and she won't give it to them. But she be saying, like, they don't want to see him, and they do want to see him. She said they be living with their auntie here and there, like, pass her by, but,
So that's one of the daughters that Keith had custody of. And see, that's why I said, you guys, what these people on the other side are not understanding is that the true family here that's near and dear, thank you, appreciate it, that's near and dear to this experience and these children that depended on Keith were kicked out of his house. And now they don't see his dad, their dad at all. Okay, so What I'm doing is a sacrifice for the family. For the sacrifice, you heard my aunt. She said that she haven't seen. Now you have his children saying this. And we are saying that this is in the best interest of my brother. I don't believe so. This is why I stepped in. Because we are on the ground level and we see the impact of the things that's being done to this man's children, to his woman, to his brother, to his aunt, to his best friend. All the while, all these other people who are just sending $1 a day in and blasting me and using my mom as bait to continue this craziness, it's not helping Keith. And everybody says, when Keith come back, when Keith come back. Do you think when Keith comes back, if he comes back in the capacity that he once was, that he would tolerate his children's possessions being put out on the porch and them not having a place to go? And now they don't even have access to seeing him. So the people who are sending the money to my mother is continuing these things. And this is what I have a problem with Tommy K for. She's not trying to only personally attack me, but indirectly, her influence is being used as a means to continue these divisive tactics. These are his children who have not seen him, who relied on him. They were with him the day that he dropped me off before the next day that he left. And let me tell you something, Mom. I don't think you know this, but you lied to the people when you said that my brother did not want to, the day that we were together, that you said something in the video. I just caught this, but you said in the video that Keith was saying that he didn't really want to be with me, or he was upset that he was with me. Or no, he wasn't. That's not what he told me. We were making plans. I have this all in my phone, and my wife can attest to this. We were making plans to take him, his kids, and my kids on a family trip. I never disclosed that information. My wife, my children, his two daughters, we were planning to take a family trip. This is God's truth. So I don't know what you're trying to put out here. I don't know why you're saying the things that you say. And it's just intolerable at this point. And people think that me being upset is because of just me. Me putting my personal life on the line. These people are making threats to me. They're reporting my page solely because I'm fighting for the family that Miss Regina don't allow to be around this young man. They have coordinated attacks. Then, truth teller, let me tell you this. You got on here and you put my video on and you said that I said, well, you made it into being that I said that I wouldn't receive a red cent, which I haven't. I have not profited since I've been on my YouTube. I have 2, maybe even 3 YouTube channels. This is what you don't know, right? I have 3 YouTube channels. This the one that I came to get away from my Instagram because my videos was being taken and put on different platforms and they were used for whatever they were used for. But while you're thinking about this, I want you to understand this and why you said what you said. And I'm going to show you your contradictions in the things that you said. But I want to answer this right here, right now. If you take all of my Instagram videos and you add them up with all the content that was used from various hosts on Bigo, add that up, add all the beans up, all the gifts up, I hadn't received anything from that. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. So I don't know where you come from. A profit? I haven't made a profit. You said I made $2,000. That's what you assumed from my super chat. I ain't even close to $2,000. I'm not close to $700. Just with November and December alone, my super chats added up to about $657. Now you take that I'm doing my production on. This is my work that I'm doing this on. That others are taking and putting on different platforms and they're playing it and they're making a substantial amount of money. A substantial amount of money. This, me being out here, has personally been a benefit to lots of other people. Miss Tommy K made, we could do that. We can add it up. Go back while you were adding up things, add up how much money, how much revenue was made just off me alone from the content that I put out by Bigo hosts in various factions. And come back to me and say that I got my whatever work that I got out of that. And say that I earned a red cent. I haven't earned a red cent from my brother. My platform, this is my platform. This is a work that I'm doing. If you say that I'm earning a dime off me talking about my family issues and whatever, then what do you say about Tommy K? If I'm, see, that's why I never went with the clout chasing thing, because if I'm clout chasing, that means that whoever used my content was clout chasing too. If by you, this is my family. This is not something that I would come here. I didn't come here by the means of my own self. I came here by means of a tragedy, of a tragic situation, of my brother's bills not being paid, of people sending in money and there's no accountability, of the assault and harassment on family members who are grieving at this time. One thing that you guys have not seen, you have not seen Keith in the predicament that he's in. You have seen videotapes, you have seen pictures, but you have not seen this man the way he is now. Because I guarantee you, if you seen him the way he is now, you would want his family. A dollar wouldn't matter. Leo told you in this video, Tommy K, and he was right. In this video, he said this. Let me see if I can find it. Back and forth.
I got so broke, I had keep Keith stash to loan you some money, bitch. Is that how this gonna go? Because, bitch, you owe me. You dumb bitch. That's how you know when I just proved my case in point. Bitch, you don't ride for P, you don't rock for P. Everything you looking is for clout. Everything you looking for is to be seen. Everything you doing right now, you fell right into a real nigga's trap because a real nigga know how to set up a snake. A snake. Bitch, when you do shit from your heart, no matter what the fuck you do, you ain't never gonna ask for shit back. You do out of your heart. You was on that man fixing that man boat with a tarp that was already up. You deflected ass motherfucker. You ain't once get up here and explain. I'm so broke.
That was done 4 months ago. 4 months ago that was said. And you can't convince me that that's changed. You can't convince me of that. You don't know how this man is, Tommy K, because if you seen this man and you really was concerned about this man and what he's going through and what his children is going through, you wouldn't be trying to make this situation a big old situation. You'll be getting all the help you could possibly get. You using this for content. Now you trying to make threats towards me. It don't work. I'm not concerned about, I got people in many different places that's already got information, and I'm doing everything within my power to put the word out to the people, because the people matters. The people have supported Keith all this time, whether they was friend or foe. He was a benefit to this app. And they even understand that. And you not gonna come in here and tear down this family for your own profit and for your own gain. I will not allow it. I don't care what I lose. I don't care what is known. It does not matter. I have already made the sacrifice with God. I have already talked to God about my problems. I have dealt with it with my wife and my children. I don't owe no one else an explanation for nothing. This is about Keith Jones and his children and the people that love him and for his ability to get better. And you have made it content of division. And I'm not going to continue to allow you to do the same thing to us that you have done to others, no matter how many threats that you make. Because even though you see me as the boisterous person, you don't see the other people that is behind me. You have to attack them too. You have to go and get their jobs too. You have to report on them too. There are other people. You got to get his children too. You have, because they would be sitting here saying the same things that I'm saying if I wasn't saying it. Their mothers are being exploited and denigrated by my mother. They have been victims of things because of this control mechanism that she wants to have over my brother. This family, his real family, was the people that he was around when he wasn't around his mama. He did not get along with my mother. Them kids are not going to call her because they don't like her. You just heard this young lady say she misses her dad. She haven't been able to see her dad. She asked my wife, have she seen her dad? Because Miss Regina won't allow her to see her dad. She didn't even want her in there in the hospital with her when she assaulted her. And nieces and nephews, wherever you are, I know you gave your number to my wife. If you need anything, call my wife and get in touch with me, and we will take care of you to the best of our ability. Because we are concerned about your dad. We haven't seen your dad either. We're doing everything in our power to bring this man back to health. So, Truth Teller, go and get your video editing on, and I want you to bring up all the content that was made on behalf of Kevin Jones, Pastor P. Brother. Put it up here. All the material that was disseminated throughout Bigo, throughout YouTube, or whatever other platforms and was used for money, and you bring it back here and you tell me that I made any money other than the $600 and something that I got from Super Chats. And these people are giving out of the kindness. I've never asked anybody to give me anything. They did it because they wanted to do it. This is my channel. This is my content. And this is my work that I am doing. This is my work. And you don't know what I donate as well. I'm one of the donators too. But I have more to give than anybody else because my life is on the line. My family life is being threatened. My family is being threatened. My brother's children have been isolated from him. I'm coming out here getting on my mama. I'm out here doing the work. So you tally up all the beans everybody made off me, all the money you made off of me from your videos and views. Go get it all. And then you bring it back here and tell me that it matches up with $667 that they taking a cut off. That people are giving to the channel. They're giving to the channel. They have a right to give if they want to. They're not paying me for beans and gifts. I'm not selling merchandise. I'm not selling anything with Keith's name on it, paraphernalia, bumper stickers. Why are you making these hypocrite, trying to call me a hypocrite? Get your life together. You go over there and talk to Tommy and ask her how she get, what it say, 1.5, almost 1.6, 84th on the list. More than $18,000 a month. And she doing $1 a day and she gave $1,000 one time from her mouth. And you want to threaten me for coming out here and standing up for my brother? What any other family member would do? What other family member go sit around? You see bills ain't being paid. Kids is running around here, ain't got that. We don't even know where these kids are. We don't even know where his kids are. None of y'all got on here and said nothing about Keith's kids. Tommy didn't get on here and say, where's Keith's kids at? She worried about a gold chain. She worried about what I'm saying. She worried about putting my mama on here who has a PPO. She has a PPO. Why would I sit up here and say that she got something? That's easy to go and check. Why you doxing, go dox that. She has a PPO. and you put her on your platform to her own demise, you get one violation, that's a misdemeanor. You get two, that is a felony. She has 3 instances, and 2 of them have already been reported, and the third one is yet to be reported. And this is all coming from your page. And it's all screen recorded. And I'm not the only, you just see me as the figurehead. There are other people that's working for me and helping me out. Even some of these people on Bigo, they send me a lot of stuff from y'all. How you think I know this stuff? So if you want, you just played with the wrong person. I told you I was a dead man already. I already counted joy. I already reevaluated things in terms of what could happen to me, and I don't care. I'm not worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. And I'm going to make sure that people know that. I'm going to make sure I go right downtown and make everybody aware of this situation. I have a cousin who is a probation officer. I've talked to her today. And we're thinking about going ahead and getting a cease and desist letter. Thank you, Marie. Well, we're going to find every avenue we can to get you out of this family's business so Keith can get back to normal and he can be around the people that he loves. And if we don't do it in a timely fashion, I know there is a God and he's going to make sure this stuff gets done. And this man and his children are treated right and with the respect that he deserves. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure, and that's a responsibility of our older brother, to make sure there is a plan of action to counter any onslaught of unbecoming things that could create more tension in this man's life, something that he don't need. And I don't know why you would be against that. But I got 1.5 million reasons why I think it might be true that you are doing something that is not in favor of Keith, just like Leo said. So I want to thank everybody out here. You are not an enemy on here. I don't care if I cuss that young man out that came up here the other day. He don't know me. He ain't got no business talking about me. He ain't even giving me a chance to talk on my own panel. He was disrespectful. You come up here with that mess, I'm going to make sure you know about yourself. I respect everybody. But this ain't Bigo. When you come over here, this is something real. This is personal. This is near and dear to my heart. I ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with Pastor P. I got everything to do with what's going on with Keith Jones. And it will remain that way. And you will not see me on Bigo. I don't care if I can make 20,000, 40,000, 100,000. You can't put 1,000 after Keith Jones. I'm interested. Some people ain't moved by money. Some people don't care about what money. I don't care about money. I care about my brother because you cannot pay for another Keith Jones. That young man is sitting in a chair. He's upset. He's confused. And he wants his children around him and his woman around him. And I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that happens. Because I know it by me going over there alone, that's not going to do anything. I haven't been around my brother, and I don't know a lot about my brother since he's been the person that he is. We have 2 different lifestyles. Ain't no way a man that's married and doing the things that I'm doing can keep up with that kind of lifestyle. I don't smoke weed. I don't frequent women like that. I got one woman. When you heard about me and my brother being together, we was fishing. We wasn't hanging out at no club. We wasn't smoking weed and doing that. We was fishing, enjoying our time together. That's the only capacity in which I could be with my brother. Something with family-oriented things or something that involves us going out and enjoying ourselves with one another and having a conversation. And why would a mother come against that and slander that? I don't know. But I think you can assess it from your vantage point since you've been involved in this situation for some time and you heard her run her mouth. So thank you guys for coming. I just had to make that known before I get ready for my Bible study. I thank you guys. You keep supporting the channel. Keep supporting Save Key 419. It's for a worthy cause. I'm not here for entertainment. I'm here for a purpose, and maybe it might change somebody's life, because I hear a lot of people say, you know what? I need to get my stuff together with my brother and my mother and all this. People are saying things that I think that this is all about. This is what this is all about. So thank you. I appreciate it. Bless you to everyone who's donated and supported Keith. We go continue to fight. It's not going to stop. And that's just what it is. Thank you.